So I saw an advertisement and I was so happy. I was like, wow. And there was no restriction, anybody could apply. And since it was coming through my university's emailing system, which we call the CISWA mail, so I quickly went ahead and made my own application. Are you with me now? That was still at my first semester. And I sent my CV. I even made the thing very beautiful and attractive. And lo and behold, you're welcome once again to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Thank you for stopping by. I love you guys so much. You are the reason behind this YouTube channel success. I must tell you guys, okay, after God, you guys are the second. And guess what? Today's video is a special one because it is the first video of the year 2020 on the first day of the year 2020. Happy New Year to you guys. Just take some 10 to 30 seconds and just appreciate God, okay, for his mercies. Let's thank God for how he has kept us till this very year. I believe it's going to be a great year for every one of us. So once again, you're welcome to my channel. And for some of you guys, all of you that have been subscribing to my channel, like we were saying, when this channel gets to 3,000 subscribers, we're going to do a Q&A session. Okay, I'm preparing very well for you guys. Okay, we're going to be doing some live sessions. The Q&A is not going to be a video. It's going to be a live session. So get ready for that live session very soon in this new year. For those of you that subscribe to my channel from the one of the videos that is going up, thank you so much. I tried to adjust your time today so that you guys can also be able to see our notifications. Please, if you are new, make sure you subscribe because this is a happy family. And if you are my returning subscriber, thank you so much. I love you. Ensure that you are always notified by clicking the notification bell. And yes, you're all welcome. So let's start the video. Okay guys, so today, as you have seen in the title, or what actually made you to click this video, maybe from my thumbnail, right? You saw me with money. Yes, we're talking about money today. Okay, welcome to the third episode of my Malaysian Diary. Okay, so I'll be telling you guys about how financial survival is as an international student in Malaysia. Okay, this video is not like going to be like all those maybe fake videos or saying some things to please people. No, it's going to be so real and so natural. That's why you are here in Evangfatoks Unique Hub. Okay, everything here is unique. So let's go to the discussion right away. So yeah, how did it all start? When I came, of course, as a new student, a new person in the country, you feel like you have some money, because my dad, of course, gave me some, some money, of course, as at my first time coming here and all that. So, of course, you have to spend, you have to eat well, Even though at first, I've been very careful because of the currency difference, you understand. The currency here is stronger than our currency back home. Okay, so basically, if you want to give yourself heart attack and headache every time, what do? You always convert. Once you convert the money, you'll be like, wow, this money is so big. Is this what I'm spending for this food now? Is this what I'm spending for this? Is this what I'm spending for that? So of course, at the initial stage, I did that, to some extent, but at the point I had to tell myself, and also friends will be telling you, you understand, you have to be careful the way you spend here, this one, that one, that one, that one, basically because of the currency back home. But at the point I said, I can't kill myself. You understand? So I had to just adjust to the financial situation here, okay, to their own currency rate and stuffs like that. That's number one. So yeah, number two, at the initial stage when I first came, things were not too bad, okay, because I just came newly, so I was still able to manage with what I came with, and stuff like that. But the real drama started, I think, after my first semester. Okay, even at the first semester, yeah, that was 2017. Ending of the first semester, the drama started playing itself. Because at that point, I've paid some house rent, and I began to notice that this house rent is not a joke. You understand? Like, if I can be paying if I can be paying this one as house rent, you understand? How am I going to survive and stuff like that? Are you getting me now? And I still tried my best to actually get an affordable place, but in quotes, the affordable, if I convert it back to my money back home, it's not really affordable, okay, to some extent because of the currency. But joke apart, currency in Malaysia, I mean expenditures in Malaysia is quite affordable. That's the truth. At least to 90% is quite affordable. Their stuffs are not too expensive like that, but just because of the strength of the currency, okay, the strength of the currency that I'm used to back home, so I looked at it like the money was a little bit big for me, what I was spending and stuffs like that. Okay, so what next? Around I think around December period or so, I got what do you call it? I saw an email in my school's email system, and the email was like there was vacancy for a new opening, a job, something. And I was like, wow, okay, let me check up this thing. And you know, normally in Malaysia, it's not really easy for international, to be sincere. I'm going to do a video on that. Probably that will be another topic if you guys want, about working in Malaysia and stuff like that. So normally it's not really easy for international students to really get job, okay, except if you are very lucky and of course stuff like that. So I'm going to share with you how I really survive financially. So I saw that advertisement, I was like, wow, and there was no restriction. So I went ahead and applied. I'm laughing at myself now because I'm going to tell you guys this. Are you already guessing? If you want to guess, and you can comment down below what do you think the advertisement was for. So I saw an advertisement and I was so happy. I was like, wow. And there was no restriction, you know, anybody could apply. And since it was coming through my university's emailing system, which we call the CISWA mail, so I quickly went ahead and made my own application. Are you with me now? That was still at my first semester. And I sent my CV. I even made the thing very beautiful and attractive. And lo and behold, I was very lucky, you know, a successful applicant. And they told me that the owner of the business, whatever, told me that I should come, gave me the location and all that for not really interview, but to come and see the place. Yeah, a brief interview actually, just like an interaction. So I said, okay. So I went down to that place, and when I got inside, I didn't know it was a restaurant. Hello, are you laughing? I didn't know it was a restaurant. So I got inside, I still saw them constructed. I said, oh, maybe it's an office or something like that. Then I saw some machines like this coffee maker machine and all. I say, hey. Then before it, I started seeing chairs and tables, and it was new from scratch. And the guy started talking to. The guy was a student of my university. Yeah, so he started telling us this and that. And you know that I was not the only one that was actually a graduate there, you understand. Others were also there. Like I said, wow, this situation is critical though. So but because you know I needed some cash at that time, you know, because the money is not easy, and you know the conversion rate from my country down here is not so easy. So I was looking for ways to be able to reduce the burden on my parents, you understand. Even when they send, sometimes I cannot tell them that this money is not enough and stuff like that, because they have spent a lot. I know that they have done that from their heart, like they have spent a lot. But me, it's not enough for me, you understand. And I cannot just tell them that this money is not enough for it. To be like I'm an ingrate. Sure, you get, they have other people to take care of. So I was thinking of ways to be able to relieve my parents of that financial burden. So I said, okay, let me go for this job. They don't even know. I believe that people that are watching me now, many of you that know me that are watching me now, you are surprised, okay, at this particular junction of the story. So I went in, and the guy was very friendly, you know, very nice guy, and he communicated with us. And I told him, thought I was a bachelor student. I told him that I'm a master's. He said, what? Master student? And you came for this? I say yes, that no problem, I can do it and stuff like that. So I started the job, but it was very stressful because I was doing coursework then, because my master's program is a mixed mood program, you understand. I'm doing the mixed mood module, so meaning that I have to do some coursework at my initial stage of the master's, then proceed with research, okay. So I had to switch like that, and my lectures used to be around 6 to 9 p.m. in the night, and I have to go to the restaurant and work. What I was doing in the restaurant, actually, because I still gave me some little respect. That was some computer science and all that. So most of the time I used to be at the front, like the computer side, you know, to when people finish eating, they come, I tie the stuffs for them. But sometimes also I go to the kitchen. You understand? Yeah, if the staff are not enough. So I did this for 3 months only, and the pay was not so good and it was not so bad at the same time. Okay, but there was no like cheating. It was like everybody, I think that was the same thing they were paying us. So it was like 8 ringgit per hour. For those of you who want to know it in dollars, I think 8 ringgit in dollars is like, if you divide 8 divided by, let's just say 4, that's like $2. Okay, $2 per hour. So it was not very bad and it was not quite good. Okay, so I had to do that per hour, and because it was per hour, so I tried to work more so that I can earn more cash. So I did that for 3 months, and after the 3 months, I was like, this thing may affect my grade. So you understand? So, but at least at that time, I know that I was getting something. I could easily pay my rent and have some change to do stuff like that. But it got to a point I couldn't do that job again. It was becoming quite stressful for me. As a student, you need to have time for yourself. So at that point, that was 3 months I did that, right? At least I made some little change, and after that I had to think forward, what can I do? But before that process of thinking forward, I saw another advertisement, and they said they were looking for teachers somewhere. So I said, okay, let me try this one out, since I'm very good and I believe I have skills to teach and stuff like that. So I prepared, suit up. Oh God, I took my certificate and everything. I went to the place. It was a big hotel like that. I told my housemate, I said, I'm going for. He said, where are you going? And all. I said, I'm going for interview. He said, wow, the way I suit up, you think like, So he said, God will help you. And I just went and got there. They saw me. This was like for international school or something like that. And guess what? What happened? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Of course, because if there are locals there, definitely the locals will be more favored, okay, except if I'm so skillful and stuff like that. So I didn't get it. I went back, they said they will call back. It took a long time, they didn't call me back, and I didn't have anything doing, and money was not so easy for me, you understand? And I had to pay rent, the little money my parents sent. So by the time they send that money they are sending, if from Nigeria, if you send like 100,000 naira, you think you have sent a big money, right? Like 100,000 naira is just, it's not even up to 1,000 ringgit. Sure, you get. It's not up to 1,000 ringgit. And with 1,000 ringgit, it's like average, you understand? Average expenditure here. So it was very difficult. That's the truth. Especially as a Nigerian or coming from that far away Africa, like it's so difficult to survive. Okay, if you are depending mainly on the finances from home. Okay, that makes me to break a little here that if you want to come to Malaysia, please make sure you are financially buoyant. Don't just come here and think that you will survive. Anyhow, you will survive. Except maybe you have a job that you've gotten here or something, I don't know. But if you are coming here, I'm not discouraging anybody from coming. Malaysia is a beautiful place and we want you guys to come. If you are coming here, ensure that you are fully prepared so that you don't come here and end up like stranded and being a burden or stuff like that, So let's continue the story, because this video, I don't want it to be more than the normal time. So yeah, after that, I didn't get that job, right? I left there and I came back and I was waiting. After 1 month, I knew that this job is not coming again, and yeah, it was quite difficult for me. At that time, it was very difficult for me to be eating outside, let me tell you, because if I go and eat outside, I know how much I'll spend, you understand? So I prefer to cook my food myself, and I didn't mind the stress. Even though I was going to class, I'm going to try my best, prepare food, keep in the freezer and make sure it's preserved. Come back, I can warm my food, make rice, make some food, stuff like that. So I was very careful because I didn't have the money to be spending like that, eating outside and stuff like that. But as God will have it for me, after a while, I just got an inspiration, you understand? And the inspiration was like, you're very skillful, sure you get. Why don't you start up something? Why don't you start up like, what do you call it? Maybe a consultancy or something like that? Because I noticed that, I could actually make some money from this, right? Since I couldn't get any job within Malaysia, and it was quite difficult for me. I applied some places I didn't get. So I was almost discouraged. But the point that thing came to my mind that you can start something actually. So that was how I started a research consultancy firm, okay, my own private research consultancy. So my friends will bring proofreading, they want to proofread something, I'll proofread for them. They want to paraphrase, I paraphrase for them. They want to do stuff, academic corrections, editing, this kind of little things. And I was like, if I could get 100 ringgit, 200 ringgit, 50 ringgit, I said, wow, this one is good now, I can pay my rent. So that was how I decided to establish it well. So that was how I designed my business card, and business started. So I started, telling people. Of course, one thing with business, when you start a business and you keep quiet also, you won't get people, you understand. I started sharing it on my school's email system, and people started patronizing me small. That was around 28. Yeah, I think I started early 2018. That's around January. Actually, my first tax was actually I think January 2018. So when I started doing that, then I had to reduce and almost finally release and relieve my parents of the burden of always sending money and stuff like that. So that was how I tried to survive financially, you understand. So I started that job. That's my personal business now. I provide academic assistance to people who are in need of it, you understand. And it's just about trust and sincerity. I've been trustworthy and I've been quite sincere, so people were actually patronizing me, and it got to a point that people began to actually recommend me, for their friends and stuff like that. So small money started coming in. It's not like the money is so much like that also, of course, but it's like little change, small money, but at least I was able to survive. I didn't beg for bread, I didn't do bad things, you understand. Some people will tell you that I have to give some advice. Some people will come here and they'll tell you that guys, it's not easy, you understand, to survive as whatever in this place. It's not easy, so they go into bad things, you understand, doing bad. I don't want to mention some names now. I don't want to mention some names of the bad things, you understand, but you know what they do. Some people go into fraud, some people go into stuff like that, which is quite pathetic, and it's not I don't appreciate that, no matter who they are, no matter who the person is. I don't appreciate that. We should use our hands, we should use our skills, we should use our brain, to do stuffs, that can bring good money for us. I know that Nigerians and Africans are very hardworking people, you understand, and you can survive anywhere you are all over the world. But my advice to you is, if you are coming here, don't come on the basis of I will, when you don't even have anything at all. At least have something, have somebody that can sponsor you, at least to a reasonable level, and yes, definitely, if you are skillful or something, you can create something for yourself. I'm not the only one. There are people that are doing stuffs also, good things, and they created it by themselves. In fact, there was one guy I saw. I went for one function somewhere. I was invited as a VIP, and I saw one guy was advertising his stuff outside. A Nigerian guy. Do you know what he was advertising? I believe he's a student. Do you know what he was advertising? Very well packaged gari. How many of you know gari? I think gari, I don't know the English name for gari, but I think it's like cassava flakes. It's made with cassava, those small grains. Maybe if I see a picture of the gari, I can put right here for you so that you can see it. Gari, that was what this guy was selling. He packaged it in a very fine cup. You know all these plastic cups that they used to make juice, in Malaysia, this normal plastic cup. He will pack it there, put some granite, tied inside and put there, fine, with his printed company name and all that, and put sugar. I was like, wow, this is quite skillful, quite industrious. I patronized the guy the day I went for that event. I patronized the guy, and I was even like, I'm going to advertise him one day on my channel. So I don't know if I still see his contact. If I see, I will advertise it here. If not, in another video, I will do that. So that we're talking about, like, it's surviving financially. There are other people that are doing other things too. Some people are cooking, you understand. Some people are making stuff. Just make sure whatever you're doing is legal. Are you getting me now? Once what you are doing is legal, you are safe, and you can make good money from it. If you have skills, if you have brain, use it. Maybe you're watching me now, you are in Malaysia and you are an international student, and maybe you have not gotten any job, or you are thinking that things are difficult for you. This new year can be your year, of multiplication. It can be your year of making progress, It can be your year of opening, Think of what you can do, You can start a YouTube channel, That brings me to the YouTube channel aspect. So you can see the YouTube channel also, I just started last year, because we're in the new year now already, right? So I started my YouTube channel last year, around June. And when I started the YouTube channel, there were a lot of discouragement, you understand? So people were like, what do you really want to do just want to be showing videos and doing that kind of thing, you think it's this, that, a lot of discouragement here and there, to be sincere. And I was like, people around me, they don't even, many of them did not really support the idea. But I know what I wanted, right? And I know that I wanted to share value, give value to people. I know I can talk, so why don't I use the media space that is open to me free of charge? And YouTube, like, you don't need to pay to start using YouTube, am I right? Of course, you have to pay for your data that you're going to use to upload. You have to buy gadget like the camera that is showing me right now to you guys. You have to buy the lightning. You have to do all those things. But for a start, if you check my videos that I started with from the initial stages, okay, they are very funny. You can check some of my videos, okay, how I started. Everybody start from somewhere. That's how I've not started making money from YouTube, so that you guys will not start thinking, because we're talking about money, yes, but I believe very soon I will start making some change, okay? But I've not started making anything from YouTube yet. It's absolutely voluntarily as of today. And this, you guys have not started seeing any advertisement on my channel, right? But I'm just telling you, like, I started it also, it's another way of surviving, okay? The earlier you start, the better. I was even regretting that, why didn't I start my YouTube channel 2017 when I came to Malaysia? Like, you can imagine how far I would have gone by now. But yeah, thanks to God, at least I started something in June, and I'm encouraging everybody there, start something, okay? When I see young people, doing legit things to survive, I'm very happy in my heart. If you know how to design websites, you know how to build websites, you know how to market, you understand? What do you know how to do? Put it into action, okay? You can survive financially. Don't give yourself a limitation, okay? That maybe Malaysia is not giving jobs to foreigners and stuff like that. And you keep saying that, you keep limiting yourself, and you don't open door for progress for yourself. You will just remain where you are, okay? So that should not be the case this year. Ensure you use any opportunity that is right in your front and impact your world and bring some cash into your purse. Okay, so yeah, if you guys are watching me and you are a business person and you want to advertise your business, my channel is open now to advertisement. Okay, at least we are growing. I believe we are already 3,000 subscribers now before this video, right? Yeah, so if you want to advertise on my channel, you are welcome. Just contact me on my email, uniquetechconsult@gmail.com, and I will reply you as soon as possible. Okay, that's it. So once again, happy new year. I love you guys so much. Live positively this year. Don't always say I wish. If you keep wishing, you may not do anything. I want. You just want, but you are not doing anything to make it come to your hand. Okay, so ensure that you walk, WORK, towards your goals this year, towards your achievement, and you will achieve it. Okay, you will achieve it. It's as simple as that. And of course, above all, trust God. That's what makes the difference. Trust God. Give your hope to God, give your life to God, and things will be successful for you and smooth for you in 2020. I love you guys so much. Enjoy your new year. Eat all the chicken you can eat, the turkey you can eat. To all my friends, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, Hindus, all of you, happy new year to you. Evangfatoks loves you so much with the love of his heart. Let's see ourselves healthy, productive in this year. Try Crumbly. The link is down. Try that Crumbly app. It's very interesting. It's very nice. Share your food. Share your new year food you're eating today. Share it there, okay? Download the app. It's not too heavy. Share it there. And share with your friends also the app, okay? Through my link down. Help my ministry. Till I see you next time. I love you so much. Much love. And God bless you. Bye-bye.